This is Heat Live. That is your final score for the entirety of the San Antonio Spurs run through 5 NBA Finals. 4 have been championships. This one, they have the lead in yet again. They have never trailed at any point. They are 1 win away from winning it all. The Heat, though, 2 more wins. They are the champs.
Opportunity to try to get on top of the rim, draw the defense, and then keep being aggressive, looking for that jumper right there. That's the mid-range jumper, that 15 to 18-footer. When the defense has to come out and guard him there, he's that much more effective. But he's at his best when he's shooting those floaters and runners and getting on top of the basket for dunks. And he just used that strong right-hand drive over and over again. Even when he misses, Bosch there is able to tip it in. That penetration really helps the Heat. And he gets in this time moving without the basketball, Jack, something that he's continued to develop this season.
Matched really Ginobili's night when you think about it, with his 25 points and 10 assists being a point of distribution as well.
Yeah, the Heat really seemed to get away. Coach Spoelstra got a little frustrated with his point guards, Rio and Cole, and just said, I'm going without him, and left Dwayne in there. And Dwayne really responds with a big assist game. Well, I thought San Antonio really geared up for LeBron, too, trying to take away these types of opportunities. That's the fast break. They were so worried about trying to turn the ball over. They wound up still, Heat did, forced 18 turnovers. LeBron able to score off those, but he got back to the mid-post. He got in. Look how deep he is here. Even though he shoots a fadeaway, he's about 15 instead of being at 18 or 20. And this quick post-up move I love. I'd love to see him do more of that because he's stronger than Danny Green. So take advantage, get inside, and mix it up. That mid-range jumper right there is the one that he can make. He's got to be mentally prepared to look for that 15, 16-footer. Losing that battle, 18 to 16, the Spurs scoring. But look at this, 2-on-1. You got to score at the very least. You get fouled, and that ball barely comes off the rim. Look at this angle right here. Oh, and then LeBron tries to tip it in, and it gets swatted away. Here's another steal, and this is where Miami's been so solid converting. Looks like LeBron gets fouled, rebounds it, and then somehow overshoots it. All of a sudden, the Spurs come right back down. So, I mean, that's ridiculous amount of contact there. But then you're thinking, okay, he still got it, and somehow he quick shoots that one, and the Spurs back in control there. Look at this here with the left hand misses, and you know these are layup opportunities at the rim where Miami normally finishes, Jackson. You know that's what you want Miami to shoot, fumbling the ball so that he would be able to catch and fire. And what does he do? He steps up with 2 big three-pointers where he actually gets fouled and winds up converting him into 4-point plays. NBA history made by knocking down those 2 4-point plays and then getting in the vision again of the drivers and the kickers so that when the defense converges, he was there, mixes up his game going inside. Ray Allen seemed like he was everywhere during any of the significant runs that the Heat made, playing with confidence, moving well without the basketball, and drilling long 3-point shots.
Ray Allen hit all of them, 4 for 4, hit on 7 of his 10 shots. He was in that zone where he could not miss, and the 2 4-point plays were absolutely amazing. One got Danny Green reamed by everybody who could get to him.
Was critical. This was the end of the first quarter here where the game was fairly close, and then all of a sudden they go on a run that helped push them ahead, and they really got Miami out on the perimeter, Jax. They pushed them out, they forced them further away from the rim, and the Heat started settling for those longer shots, and they got into a poor rhythm offensively, and the Spurs took advantage. They pushed the ball down the floor, they got easier points, they got better shots than Miami, and that helped, you know, get them into a better situation. Parker was one of the guys who really took advantage. He's using body well off the dribble. Here's Gary Neal with a little ball fake dribble to clear himself. And then Leonard, who's continued to be an opportunist on the offensive end. We know him for his defense, but able to drill the 3. And this run here in the third, I thought was brutal because Miami had caught all the way up to 1 point, and then all of a sudden Danny Green again, knocking down triples, you know, getting Manu Ginobili too much lane open there by Ray Allen, leading him, trying to lead him to his shot blockers, and Manu just shoots the floater. He was in such a rhythm. Look at this finish here by Ginobili. Had smaller Cole on him. So, you know, they just took advantage of Miami when they can. Ginobili becoming the distributor there, and all of a sudden, you know, those two runs are a lot of the reason why San Antonio finishes shooting 60%.
Because Manu was being Manu early in the fourth quarter off the inbound. Little runner. That went. Ginobili, we've already told you about that cat. He started, he had 24. And then Leonard in the corner for 3. Man, oh man, is this game well-rounded. He down 20 in the fourth at that point. And then, John, here comes Ray Allen. Help him now.
Big Ray catching and shooting with that super quick release. Again, the penetration and kick action frees him up. It was Wade, and then it was LeBron. And how about Bosh getting inside with that interior flush?
At 16 points, Mr. Bosh did. And then Wade, that's a tough one of his 25. More Ray Allen, though. I need him. Give me more Ray. Working, moving, getting, and one basketball. He had a wonderful 21-point night. You know who had 25 points? That dude. And one on the reverse. Looked like things were rolling along because Ray Allen, trifecta, you betcha. How is he open? 21 points, as I told you. He hit 4 from 3. But then Parker. Oh, didn't need that there, did you?
He has such an array of drive moves. And Manu Ginobili creating as well. 3-on-2. Danny Green fading to the corner.
The All My Sons move of the game. Excellent work out of you. 24 points for the youngin', as he also had a wonderful night from beyond the arc. 6 of 10 from three-point land. Look at that man elevate the contest a little late.
He's got a tremendous follow through. It's got a soft spin on it, and the range that he showed.
104. The Spurs were something else. The Heat superstars wanted to show up and shine, and for the most part, those three did their job. 25 points for LeBron, 16 and 6 for Chris Bosh, 25 points, 10 assists for Dwayne Wade. But Tony Parker and friends, they were ridiculous. They jumped out to a huge lead, stayed there. It got down to 1, but then they pushed away once again for a victory. A wonderful comeback in the fourth quarter by the Miami Heat, but it did not stop the Spurs from closing up shop in their building for the year with a victory. This has been a presentation of Sunsports, your home for Miami Heat basketball. We'll see you on Tuesday night, game time, 9 o'clock. We'll be here at 7:30 for you with Heat TV on Heat.com. For Eric Reed, Tony Fiorentino, John Crotty, and our entire Sunsports team, I'm Jason Jackson. The sun is coming up, people. Game 6 is on Tuesday.